Hi everyone, I'm Amber Creighton, the Associate Cybersecurity Consultant here at Adonson Consulting. Today we're talking about one of the most important things your nonprofit can do to protect your accounts, and that's making sure the right authentication settings are turned on in your Google Workspace. Even if someone gets your password, authentication settings are what stand between them and everything in your organization. So I'm going to try to keep this video short and simple. So let's walk through. So first, let's quickly cover what MFA actually means. MFA stands for multi-factor authentication. It means that logging in requires more than just a password. It requires a second step, like approving a prompt on your phone or entering a code from an app. Why does this matter for your nonprofit? Passwords get stolen, guessed, and leaked all the time. MFA means that even if someone has your password, they still can't get in without that second step. It's one of the single most effective things you can turn on in your Google Workspace, and it's free. To turn this on for your organization, you need to be a Google Workspace admin. So, as you can see, we are in the admin console. On the admin console from the home page, the first thing we need to do is click on security. Once we click on security, we're going to click on authentication, then two-step verification, which is under authentication. This is where you control MFA for your entire organization. So the first thing you want to make sure is that it's toggled on. So right here where it says allow users to turn on two-step verification, this needs to be clicked on. But allowing isn't enough. You also want to make sure it is enforced. So right below allow users to turn on two-step verification, we see enforcement. So you're going to click turn it on. This means staff can't skip it. Everyone has to use MFA to log in. You also will see under this, it says new user enrollment period. This gives new staff members a grace period to set up MFA before they're required to use it. We recommend keeping it short, no more than a week. And then right below this, we're going to scroll down and we're going to see where it says method. Not all MFA methods are equal, and this is where a lot of organizations don't realize that they have a choice. You have several options here. Text message codes, also called SMS, are the most common but actually the weakest. They can be intercepted. Google Prompt, where a notification pops up on your phone asking you to approve the login, is better. An authenticator app like Google Authenticator is even stronger. And a security key, which is a physical device, is the strongest option available. For most nonprofits, requiring at least a Google prompt or an authenticator app is solid and realistic standards. If your organization handles highly sensitive data, such as medical, legal, finances, consider pushing towards maybe an authenticator app or security keys. And then when you scroll down, so in some cases of Google Workspace, depending on the plan you have, you can also restrict weaker methods such as SMS entirely. And it's worth doing if it's in your plan. So in this plan, unfortunately, we don't have that. But if you do have that plan, I highly recommend restricting SMS entirely. Turning on MFA is one of the fastest and highest impact things your nonprofit can do to protect your accounts. It doesn't cost extra, it doesn't require a security team. It stops the majority of account takeover attacks. If you haven't turned this on yet, that is your action item for today. And if you need help walking through this in your own Google Workspace, reach out to us at Adonson Consulting. Thank you so much.